So I'm going to preface this hunt because I don't have a whole lot of pre-roll or B-roll for this hunt, but this was last year, one of my favorite hunts to rewatch from last year, but I was hunting with my buddy Seth down in Vienna on his family farm, and we had started out on this different farm in the morning, and a couple birds hammering over there, and they were hammering on the roost, and we had them fired up, and they flew down and walked into the field that we were set up in. And as soon as they get to the field, they lock up. They see our decoys out there, and there was another dominant bird in the area that we had seen, and he had these birds spooked. They wouldn't get anywhere close to our Jake decoy. So they just stayed out there for like an hour and gobbled, just strutted back and forth and gobbled, but wouldn't get any closer than like 80, 90 yards. So they eventually left the field. We tried to make a circle on them, and they just whooped us. We couldn't get close to them again. So nothing else gobbling there that we could hear. So we went to a different farm, and we get out of the truck, and we hear this turkey gobbling, and he's a ways off, but we grab our stuff and we take in after him. And we get to probably halfway to where we think this turkey is, and we bust this deer. This deer was bedded right there. It jumps up, takes off, and next thing you know, here goes this hen flying out. It spooked a hen. I'm assuming that was on her nest there. So we slip around the corner, and we wanted to see if perhaps there was a gobbler there close to her. And sure enough, we get right around this corner, and we're glassing, and we look up, and next thing you know, this gobbler is 65 yards from us, just standing there underneath this cedar, and he's got us pegged. It was windy, luckily, so he had no idea what we were. He just kept watching us, and we flattened out on the ground, and we were just laying there, couldn't move. The gun was on my back, and we were just stuck. So we just laid there for a while. Eventually, after probably 15 minutes, he kind of fed away from us down around this little bend.
He's going back to feeding. He's looking the other way. Oh, he's looking. Yeah. I know, I'm thinking maybe he will now. I think he just likes staying in that shade.
We just put out the hen decoy beside us, and we just hop into this underneath these cedars right where we were sitting. And before Seth even turns on the camera, I make a call because I didn't want him to get too far away before I made a call with how windy it was. I didn't know if he could hear us or not, so made a call, and he never did answer us, but it wasn't but 20 seconds later, and I could see his fan down in the woods, and he was strutting coming out after us.
Okay, I can see. I'll get it. Wherever you want to take him, you just tell me. go.
This thing was like right here. I was like this, looking through you. Trying to get on my gun.
Oh man, that was awesome.
I never gobbled one time.
Uh-uh.
I brought my binoculars up and I was looking out there in the field. Next thing you know, he walked right in front of the screen and then about like 60 yards.
Oh man. There's one little limb. I don't know if I got the shot or not, but
I know. Like, he was, when he was in the open, broad open for me, he was behind the limbs for years.
yeah, I know. I don't know. I think I got it pretty good though, but there was one little limb. I was gonna make some calls, but I didn't have to. That was awesome.
He didn't come out gobbling, but man, he sure put on a show. It was fun to watch for sure. I don't think he came out of strut the entire time that we seen him, from the time he came out of the woods all the way into the 15 yards that I shot him out. It doesn't get much prettier than that in the turkey woods, for sure. I can't thank Seth and his family enough for having me down every year. We get after a lot of critters every year down there on his family farm. Deer, turkeys, rabbits, squirrels, crows, you name it. If it's legal to hunt, we've gotten after it down there. It's one of my favorite places in this world to hunt. But hopefully in a few short weeks we'll be back after it again. Turkey season's just a few weeks out now, and with any luck we'll be chasing birds again here in a few weeks.